Okay. Let's see what happens here. A new tweet. Okay, things are live. Looking good. Picked up enough extra follower overnight. Thanks to whoever that is. Probably in my email. Shut down the volume. Okay, so it should be clear, I do not have my webcam up. Ran into an issue. I was looking as I uploaded the yesterday's stream. You know, I just check in and make sure it kind of sounds okay, and I noticed that the audio is getting completely out of sync with my webcam. I found a setting within the Open Broadcast software to take care of that, but then it started messing around with my webcam, and I have an old webcam hooked up to an old computer, and oops, let's get in there, and it's running it's having issues. If I hook the webcam up to my laptop, it works just fine. So I don't think it's a problem necessarily with the hardware. Uninstalled it, uninstalled the drivers, forced Windows to, you know, restarted my computer and then put everything back up, but still no success. Online it seems to be a fairly common thing. It might be an issue with the USB on my old PC. If I can't get it fixed with something kind of simple, I may end up switching over to stream out of my laptop, which actually has a better processor than my desktop. Graphics cards are probably equally bad. But anyways, I just wanted to explain why there wasn't a webcam feed on this stream. In the end, I just felt like it was better to kind of get back into the game and not worry so much about that bit of the technical aspect. And honestly, I'd rather have no webcam feed than one that's completely out of sync the whole time. My whole game slowed down. Okay, just kind of making sure everything's kind of set. So where we left off yesterday was I had explored the entire Crescent Lake region and all the rivers and surrounding area, but it seems very obvious that I need to go into the dungeon within that volcano. That seems to be where my next bit of progress is going to lie. I think those, the Circle of Mages over at Crescent Lake will continue to like give me new things, or at least point me in the right direction each time I finish a major section of the game. Oh. Forgot where I was going. Ooh, good hit. That sync problem might not have anything to do with the webcam itself. I noticed there was some settings because I'm capturing the audio from this headset mic and the video through that. That it just might be the sync problem. had messed around with some of the advanced settings in my the Open Broadcaster software. I think it might be posing an issue here. I made it like a little bit of a higher thread priority, but maybe that wasn't the best thing to do. You know, basically using Final Fantasy 1 as a way to kind of troubleshoot everything that's happening for setting up my streaming. So I think it's poetic a little bit. You know, Final Fantasy 1 was kind of an attempt for a company to get back into the game. And same as for me here. You know, a lot of things are broken. A lot of things are broken about Final Fantasy, and a lot of things are broken about this stream. But in the end, I hope that it leads to better things, and you know, we learn from the mistakes. And I'm not paying attention to my health again. Out of this and then heal up. I think I'm going to need a level or two, or just some better equipment. It doesn't seem like the mages are going to get anything better in the near future. They just got those silver bracelets, which are fine until they actually get hit. Okay, so I'm back here. I'm really close to a level up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fight some guys outside. If I get one of those groupings of centipedes, I'll nuke them and should give me a level up for everybody. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm going to on the fly here kind of mess with the emulation a little bit here. Oops, not the video settings. Just gonna see if I set it as a high priority thread. Seems to be whatever I did, the changes that I made in the broadcasting seem to have taken a slight effect on my emulation speed. Oh, only Riza. She's the only one who hasn't died yet. So I forget if I just mentioned it or if I just thought it before, but if I continue to have issues streaming from my desktop, I can just redo my setup over on my laptop and kind of see if that does anything better. Obviously it's not going to increase my streaming speed, but the extra processing power over there might be all it takes. And plus I know for a fact the webcam works over there. And I know the laptop has a built-in webcam, but I still would like to use this live chat one. It does, it's pretty decent. It's a native 720p cam. Not that it matters when I'm just a tiny little window, I guess, down in the corner. Let's see. I'll experiment with it and see what works better. Maybe lower resolution capture might make the stream run a little bit faster too. I don't know. Bouncing ideas off myself. But that's going to be it for the technical end of this. Getting strong. Why do they even, you know, I shouldn't have even fought those guys. Why are they even here? Completely useless. Let's fight something in here. Ah, here we go. This will level everybody up. Let's use some Fire 3. You know, it might be nice if we get those level 6 spells too. I should check and see if Frieza got hers. Stop going after the mages, you jerks. She doesn't have any anyways. Light him up. Centipede should go down here. Good. James not getting much of a level up out of that. Still do not have the level 6 spells. Maybe they are completely behind the gate of the class change. Although that doesn't make complete sense. Why would I be able to purchase one as a mage? Of course, it wouldn't be the craziest thing in this game where so many other things are broken. Go ahead and blow a cabin again. Again, the cabins only cost 250 gold. It's not the hugest deal in the world. So, I mean, the one level up is nice. I think one more before I actually try to take on that cave seriously. Just so that I'm kind of knowing what I'm looking at. Let's get about 300 experience fighting that guy. 8,000. It's like 20 to 30 more battles with creatures like that. Wasn't doing exact math there. Obviously, it changes every time. Since I have so many spells, I should be kind of wasting some of those low-level spells. You're gonna do more damage than my little silver dagger. Lit up. Holy cow, 240 on a crit. That's nice. I'm gonna do it again. Alt is just kind of destroying with that silver sword still. We'll heal up. Oops. I talked a lot about everything, the disparities between this version and the PSP, PlayStation remake. I even prefer the way the magic looks in this old version. Efficient. As much as I have the nostalgia for this game, I don't think I could ever in good faith recommend somebody who had never played the series come back and start here. It's pretty unforgiving on a lot of things. Oops. I don't even know if it's worth saving up for those level 6 spells then right now, since I can't use them. Each time, instead of just buying one, I'll try to buy 5, and somewhere down the road near the end of the game when I don't need them anymore, I'll have a full inventory. Did get the full inventory of healing potions. So in a way we are kind of set to explore that cave. Maybe we'll go in there and see. I think what I need to do is, the centipedes are tough. The red gargoyles that really did a number on me the first time I went in there. Those guys are rough. But if I could run away from them, I could push a little bit further. I don't think I'm going to run away from fish. I'm hoping that not every single enemy in there is a true killer. Come on. Make sure they all get a chance to hit first. It's never really been clear to me how the initiative sort of aspect of who gets to attack first is based. You normally think in other role-playing games, if you're a faster character, you would get to go first in battle. Wow! This is no joke right here. I mean, if this is what's at the beginning of the dungeon, what waits for me later? Can I handle it? Let's use ice on these guys. Obviously, it doesn't pay to cure poison in the middle of a battle where guys are going to be continuously barraging you with a chance to re-poison you. So far, I've resisted the urge to say it's hammer time every time the white mage lands a blow. For the sake of my sanity and yours, I will continue to refrain from saying it's hammer time. Nice. So now I gotta waste all of, well, 3 out of my 4 peers just to get everybody back in the game. And what's the health situation looking like? Yeah, that's not too bad, but I'm going to cure everybody once. In the Black Mage several times. It's good experience in here, though. That battle was 500. Really wouldn't take a ton to level up. Oops. Cast ye old fire against Ruse. Ooh. Against the green ogre. It's a pretty early morning stream. Doubt to get very many people watching. The people who were following me were more the afternoon and evening. Probably doing what any sane person should be doing, and sleeping. Personally, I have to get up and get my son off to school. And check my job boards and apply for things. So I get going pretty early in the morning. I'm already to the point where I'm streaming. So, it's a good day. Or if anybody does come in, I'll try to re-explain the lack of webcam this time. Also want to check out Jeff Green's stream. He was getting pretty close to the end of Dark Souls. Really curious to see how he tackles the last boss. Lord Gwyn. His name was escaping me for a moment. That game was a bit of a bear for me at the end. Even after I restarted it, and after about 20 hours, or actually it was over 30 hours playthrough, I'd stuck all my stats and dumb things like resistance and that. I don't know. I didn't understand the systems of that game when I first started playing it. And it definitely kind of rewards you, though, playing through it a second time. I felt like I was able to just kind of cruise right through. I understood how everything worked. The bosses were not particularly scary. Even in New Game Plus, I was able to kind of cut through them pretty easily. So, I mean, grinding in here seems okay. know I'm being a bit of a coward just staying by this by the staircase out. Poisoned again. Everybody's poisoned. Let's launch the Fire 3 out. I promise I wasn't going to keep talking about the technical aspects of streaming, but at some point it would be some point in the future if I get a job, get some money under the belt. Love to rebuild a PC again. Old one is built with off the, well, my old one is just a off-the-shelf Dell. Built a computer before that one, and it that one like lasted me for like 7 years. I mean, I wasn't playing high-end games on it, but it seems like anytime I buy something off the shelf, it just kind of breaks down on me. Maybe it's just bad luck, but this Dell has had a number of problems. The power supply went, the hard drive went. But the processor and the graphics card are still working okay. Should heal up there. If you can do it. There we go. Hydras seem to be like the go-to mob to grind on in this area. School of Fish, although I should pay attention. See exactly what they give me. So maybe these guys are worth fighting. Generally prefer just fewer targets. I mean, even if they're not doing much damage, it's just kind of annoying to sit there and wait for the little animation to go through. What do these guys give? 300, 100. Yeah, I would rather just run away and fight more Hydras, maybe the Ocho. Yeah, forget you guys. I have bigger fish to fry. Oh my god, kill me. probably could look at it. I wonder what the size of this game was. You know, back in the day, they used to talk in terms of how many megabits a game was. Of course, all the early NES games could be talked about in terms of kilobits instead. They're very, very tiny. I'm sure I could just look at the file and it'd be a pretty good indication. 23,000. Where are we sitting? I'm ground more than halfway to my next level. Could just sort of stay in this area. You know, I don't want to do anything too boring, like going back and forth across the same 2 squares until I fight. Saying that means I've done it. I remember doing that a lot, actually. These guys, stop going after my poor black mage. Oops. Lit. Take that, fiend. Black mage is the only one with different colored eyes. That's cool. It's really like they made this little loop here, so you can just kind of go around. If you're grinding, go ahead, go around the moon. You know, I didn't explore that little area down to the lower left, past the desert. I should check that out. I mean, might as well do something instead of just grinding. Why did I do fire? I was not paying attention. Go ahead and try to cure him. It will lit up. Nice. I do need to heal again when I get out. I could use, just blow a cabin. Really, now that the inn costs 200, I might as well just use a cabin as just a healing device. It's better than using a bunch of potions as well. Quiet warning, Twitter feed is very slow. Although it is still early, follow a lot of people who are on the California side. And they should still be sleeping. Unless they're crazy like me. Okay. What mysteries has the game bestowed on this little hidden area over here? field of cobras. It's not a field, it's a swamp. Cobra swamp. There's something. Don't tell me, does this connect to Alpha? Feels like I'm kind of like edging my way towards Alpha. But I didn't think you could just walk to Crescent Lake. So that means you can get to Crescent Lake before you can leave the TNT area. I just meant you can use it before you use the TNT to open up the canal. You can get to Crescent Lake if this connects. It's getting to be those kind of enemies, that's for sure. Okay, so it looks like they use a river as a sort of way to cut it off. That's cool, but this is, I just want to see. Where am I on the map? Yep. So the other side of that would get me to Alpha. If I just cross the river with my canoe. Not interested. Getting to the point that fighting ogres are at least regular ogres and even some of the green ogres. Not really huge in the EXP department. 48 is really kind of nothing for that one. This is a little bit better. The only problem, of course, using cabins out in the wild is that it doesn't restore any magic points. House as well. I think by the time we get to the next area, spending $3 grand a crack to heal up wouldn't be such a bad idea. Oh no. That's good. So I notice, just looking at the stream data, as it's coming down, dropping a lot fewer frames. I don't know if that's necessarily because the webcam isn't on, or if it's the fact that there's nobody else on my network right now. Sorry, I don't mean to say my network, it's the family network. Sometimes have 4 devices going at the same time. Certainly can eat up the bandwidth we have. Centipedes, all good. I'm gonna heal. Cabin heal. We're there. At least for Riza this turn. A few more battles and everybody else should catch up as well. Ocho! Orbs gets his. Hopefully one, maybe two more battles, and everybody will be set. No. Even more. Oh, that's right, because I died during that one boss battle against Astos. Go, luck up. Load up on a few cabins right away, since I've been kind of blowing through them. Used either 2 or 3 when I was out last time. I'll buy 2 to 3 more. House. Don't want to completely blow through my cash. The spells, if I do get to use them at any point, which I should check, did level up. Do I have spells? I do. Nice. Okay, so my Black Mage just basically gained an extra level of offense. They separated fire and lightning. It would be nice. This game just didn't design itself very well in terms of the fact that we're heading into the fire cave. It'd be nice to have ice 3. But what you gonna do? Is there any white mage spells I need? Can't learn exit yet. That's one I want. So I think the Fog 2 and Invisible 2 will actually, sort of like the offensive spells, actually affect the entire team. So those are all great. I don't want soft as a spell then, because these would be good. You know what? I just really feel that. I want you to know what the difference is between those two. Fog 2 and Invid 2. So doing a little bit of... Why do I have Skype open? So yeah, just trying to see which one is a little bit better. Maybe Fog is the better spell. So Invisible 2 increases your evade. Fog 2 is often better. Okay, well, I guess I kind of spoiled a little something for myself. I do remember that you get items that you can use as spells, but the white robe that you get later on will allow you to cast Invisible 2 as often as you want for free. So Fog 2 seems to be the better spell. What does Fog? Does Fog just increase evasion as well? Anyway, I'm going for it. Fog 2. is purchased. So, fog actually, instead of making you evade better, it actually reduces the attack. So, I could see why that would be considered better. I mean, because if that, even with the increased evasion, if the enemy gets through, you're going to be taking massive damage. At least you can kind of manage this a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to take a short break, and I will be back soon. Okay, and I'm back. Oh, don't need to wear the headphones. Okay, level 16. Everybody's feeling it. 10 grand to level up. Probably not worth the time investment to try to do that again. Definitely not. Forget about it. Okay. Let's head to that cave and see who's boss. Like I said, I'm hoping, do not know, but I am hoping for access to the airship post. You know what, I can take these guys out. It's just 2. I don't want to waste any magic until I get to the cave. The tweet of my stream got picked up by some Final Fantasy fan. I don't know if it's a website of its own, but it's some Final Fantasy fan Twitter account. Got blasted out yesterday. Might be why the view count is up a little bit. And that would be on the channel overall, not right now. There's nobody here. So back to day 1, talking to myself. I think think there's part of me that's been too nice about this game. There, as I'm playing through it, I originally titled this channel Rose Tinted Streaming because I thought, you know, this would tickle my nostalgia, and in a way it does. You know, just seeing these graphics, hearing these sounds again, is pleasant. But again, I'm under no serious impression that this game is seriously good. It is all my nostalgia. I think that's pushing it forward. I don't know. Not to say that it's bad either. I just don't think I can personally be objective about this game. Too much invested into it. Okay, well that was a waste of stuff. So I'm gonna use a cabin here. So saved right outside the mountain. We are going in. We are going for Sirius. Red gargoyles, be damned. At least we kind of know how this first level goes. We didn't make it very far into the second level. We are now 2 levels stronger. Okay, I shouldn't say levels for the floors of the dungeon. Is what I'll say for that. Keep the word levels just for us, for the party. So this is where I got met up with some problematic enemies earlier on. These guys. Screw these guys. I really need to be able to run away from you. Because they do that. The fire too. That's massive damage. So, I mean, I can run away from them, so that's good. I'm going to go through so many healing potions right away. Money is not what I need. What I need is... Okay, I gotta fight. I gotta run away from these guys too. What I really need, more than anything else, is some better armor against these fire attacks, against magic attacks in general. This is a huge floor. Red Hydra. You know, I'm worried about him. Let's see what he does. Cremate. 70 damage, 24, 45. Okay. The spell sounded worse than it actually was. And he goes down. See what's in those treasure chests. There's 2. Okay, so maybe there's something actually in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast that fog too. Maybe it's a waste. But let's see what we can do here. So that just puts your armor up. I don't know how armor... It still does 52 damage. How armor stops spell damage in this game. But I'm hoping it does somewhat. So that was my one cast of it. Cast Ice 2 against you guys. Got him. Money. I really think that that's what I want. Okay, some treasure down here. I know what you guys can do. Holy moly. Wow. Get there. So, are these guys just guarding the whole room? I'm not gonna waste my time trying to run away from them. Just hit me normal damage. That's fine. They're not worse. Obviously, a little bit worse than the earth elementals, and the fact that they are able to cast that spell, cremate. Okay, definitely got through them. Need to heal up. Cursor memory. That was another key development in the Final Fantasy series. Silver helmet. I own all this stuff already, though. I'm gonna have to drop this. Just in case I get something else. Heal potion. Cabin. Grey worm. Lit? Maybe? Lightning against worms? Not sure. It's pretty hard. Has to be expected. Not down for the count yet. Lit again. Gold. So, I got all of those, so it's just the three little outlying ones that I wasn't able to hit. This one. This one. Frig. Okay. Wow. Massively, massively disappointing. I chucked away that silver gauntlet. Probably not a huge deal. I hope it's not a huge deal. I mean, I can't use it, and it's just money. I got those two treasure chests up there. Hey, it's my old friends, Giant and Iguana Band. The one at the end of this little zigzag here, I want to get at. Forget you. You know, they already programmed in the areas where you can definitely have to fight monsters. I mean, maybe this is nice for variety, but if they really just made this long and winding so that you have to engage in more battles. You could have just done it the other way as well. At least I seemingly have little problems. Oop, more fires. A few problems running away from stuff. This is my last ice. Or at least my last ice 2. Dale really not lighting up these fire guys. But Walt is still bringing it, so that's okay. Giant sword. Don't know if that's good or not. It looks like it is only a possibility for Walt. Let's check his status. Don't remember exactly where he's at right now. 40-70. 40-70. 38-75. Hitting more for just a little bit less damage. And probably, supposedly, some sort of bonus against giants. Questionable whether that actually works. I will continue to equip the silver sword. And during my off time, I will look up the giant sword and see if it's the less damage is worth equipping for. And I don't know what constitutes a giant enemy. Obviously, I would expect that the enemy entitled giant that I am currently fighting would be included in that category, but and possibly the ogres, which makes obvious sense. But do all large creatures count as giants, like the hydras outside? Do monsters fall into multiple categories? Nobody knows. Well, it's Final Fantasy, somebody knows. Yuck. I didn't just say yuck because they rhymes with muck. It's just yuck when they get a first chance to hit. Poison the hell out of me. Although poison certainly loses its sting now that I have the spell for it, and there's really nothing else at that level that I care to use. I'll focus on one. Let's see if we can take them out one at a time. Since I don't have the Ice 2 spell to do good damage. Watch what I'm doing. I should heal up next time. I think those guys will get him, so I'll start weakening the other one as well. Ouch. Full heal up after this. God dang it. Silver nonsense is basically what it refers to me. So, this is a big area. I think I might have already checked this one. Get it anyways. It's a huge floor, but now that I have gone through and gotten all the treasure, which was a huge disappointment, by the way. Absolutely nothing in there of major use, with the possible exception of that giant sword, pending further review. But, on a positive note, as soon as I get out of here and save up, I mean, I did get cash too. Okay. Cash is good. I do need to purchase a bunch of spells yet. They're costing 20 grand a piece. You know, I should go see if I can afford that armor yet. How much cash do I have? No, it's 45 grand. Are you kidding? So I'm out of here. I need to. I'm going to use this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just use a house and come right back in, I think. Houses. No, silly. If I'm not mistaken, houses recover all your magic and all of your health. Sandbag X, welcome. You just finished routing this game, you're going to break the world record. I'm not actually even aware of what the world record is, but I do really want to check out a speed run of this game at some point. Let me just, he's not actually viewing right now, so I'm just going to... Oh, 3 hours and 42. Yeah, I would definitely like to check out a 3.5 hour run. World record for all monsters is 4 hours 38, held by you. Oh, congratulations. If that's up on your channel, I'll definitely check that out at some point in the future. Because that seems insane. Although, like I said, I'm taking my sweet ass time going through this game. Okay, so I'm all set back up again. I saved. Right, I did save. Oh yeah, I saved when I used the house. I'm going heading back in. Finish routing the Sky Castle, which is an absolute pain. So I'm not exactly sure what routing means. Is that just like figuring out the best possible route, or is that like, you know, using the known enemy patterns and things like that? What if I will do just random encounter? Okay. Seems like seems like it's something you have to put a lot of time into, so definitely wanted to check it out and see what that's all about. I watched a speed run of Final Fantasy IV recently, where the guy was using this like staircase glitch. I guess it's fairly well known. It was the first time I had seen it. To be able to kind of skip over a large chunk of the game at the end. Encounters. Yeah, again, I don't remember everything that happens at the very end of this game. It's been almost too many years. I mean, I remember having to like refight all of the elementals again. Oh, another crazy thing. I assume you're using some sort of like tool assist in order to be able to like get like the perfect run through, or can you just do it with without glitching the system. It was until level 15. This isn't really hurting me too bad, is it? No. I know it was only 1 hit point per square before. I hope that doesn't change. Oh, you're doing the speedrun on an NES. Cool. Cool. I have an old copy of the game on an NES, but I don't have a working NES right now. I'd like to get one in the future. You know, just kind of play through those old games the way they were meant to be played, and not on an Xbox 360 controller. So I think for other games, if I want to stream more action-based games, I'm definitely going to be playing, hooking up the PS4 controller. It just has a much better D-pad. Add the getting an NES on the list the list of things down the line to do. Wait, I see your level's level 16. Yeah, I know, level 16. Like I said, I'm taking my time. I'm just because I don't have this game memorized. I took the time out. Before you joined, I leveled up twice before coming in here, so I'm grinding and things like that. I saw that there were crazy low-level runs that people do, and that's incredible to me. But like I've mentioned several times, this is kind of just a fun, nostalgic trip through the game. You know, not trying to break any sort of record, except for my own personal record of beating Final Fantasy at least once in the past decade. Just 'cause I'm curious, was there anything else up here? No, it's just the way out, I think. So this dungeon is being very, very stingy on the treasure. I mean, I know it's all set, but you know, I was expecting to get something decent, at least. Oops. Wasted a potion there. Wasted another potion. Maybe I need a better controller for this game. Okay, so the thing is like I have no familiarity with the layout of this level at all. So I'm kind of just pushing ahead, hoping that I'll find something. Yep, on the way out. Chance to attack first. Yes, thank you. Again, not sure exactly what these guys are weak to, but I'll try some lightning on them. Seems not good. Come on, you're not that tough. Here we go. I was speaking with, well, at least online, messaging a friend, and He was like chiding me for the fact that I've never played Final Fantasy VI, and also encouraging me to play Final Fantasy V as well. So I think those might be in my immediate backlog after I beat this game. 4 I've played about 1,000,000 times. Probably be the only game that I would actually feel comfortable doing a speed run in. Something good? No. Did I even check and see what... Oh, dang it. Walked right into the damn worm again. What, ice? Ice against a worm? Probably should have saved that. It is good against him, but geez, I should have saved that. Don't know where the boss is. I mean, I already got this one, right? Yeah. Run away. Okay, I should heal up here. So because I've basically gone through every healing potion, or probably will have by the end of this, I'm gonna need to push through. Not gonna waste any more ice on him. Well, maybe I'll use ice 1. Does that work? Yeah, it's almost better than my lit 2. So, obviously, without the webcam in this stream, I don't have to worry about the sync problems I was having last time. But I do hope to get both of those situations figured out. 10 gold. What a joke. It's pretty huge. Agama. Sandbag X. I'm gonna open up Sandbag X. I just want to make sure that I follow you so that I can check out your world record stream. No, I'll save that for later, I guess. I think what's incredibly obvious is if you know what's in these treasure chests, you can probably save a hell of a lot of time. Are you kidding me with that wooden staff? I'm sure they'd do something equally as dumb too, like one of these treasure chests has the actual treasure you want in it. Go down, Agama. Come on. Walt, finish him off. So, we've been on quite a few damn levels here. Can I please run away? Let's just see if we can run away from them. Good. Yep. This level seems actually like, you know, it's kind of iconic there with the little different pathways. But which way is the right way? I just need to make sure I can't run. Can't run. Of course. I'm gonna blow. No, let's just do one ice. We can get these guys. Cure up. Cure 3 Dale. Please don't kill him before I get a chance to get that off. God damn it. It's like the one thing. Enemies act like idiots at all times, but it seems like their ability to screw you over is pretty decent. I don't care. Just die. Oh, they are really going after the weak characters. Screw you. Okay, raise the one up. Waste. I'm almost out of heal potions, so here's what I want to do. I think the boss is in one of the lower ones. I don't even know if it's worth going into this room because I'll have to come out and have to fight that jerk again. Silence. Hearing that there is actually good weapons in here. I don't think I'm following everything I should be doing here. I think what I'm going to try to do, because it's a quick way out of this dungeon, is to get to the boss. I know where the boss is. I remember this. I think the boss is down here in this corner. Red Giants. Because if I wipe, I wipe. But I'm kind of still a little weak, or feeling a little weak. And I'm almost out of potions. That's a problem for me. Yep, okay. So I need to heal up fully. So what I am going to try to do is her magic. See if I can try to mute mute the boss, but I could fog everybody as well. Mute and fog 2 for her, if we survive that long. And I could try to slow or hold her. Maybe, is that possible? Fuse and sleep. Do I have haste? I didn't get haste. I'm not sure what level haste is, but let's go for it. Why not? It's all or nothing. First thing we're gonna do is try to fog up everybody. And you are going to... Let's get that lid 3 off, see what we can do there. 4 damage? Are you kidding me? Okay, good. She at least gets the armor up. Everybody's hopefully tough enough to kind of take a little bit off, but that fire damage is pretty rough. Right there. Not awesome damage. Let's try to mute a fire. Yeah, let's do a fire. And let's do... don't have any more... Lock? Sleep 2. Let's try to put her to sleep. Go to sleep. Ineffective. Okay. Keep going through here. Gotta try the mute. Probably won't do much, but let's try it. And ouch! Silenced. Awesome. Please, please try to cast your magic spells on me. Because I am hitting for like jack shit here. Almost out of spells there. Try to keep them alive. Let's fast up Walt. Poor Dale will fall behind again. But that wastes another spell, damn it. What a waste. Going? Can I boost my A-Fire? Out of ice. I'm not going to cast fire on a fire enemy. Try lit 2, maybe? Might be ineffective because I've already done it. Do is cure. Let's just focus on that. We're getting okay damage on. I didn't see what the lid 2 did last time. 20. That's something low. That's good. That's good damage. Out of cure. Try hold, maybe. effective. Slain. This is rough. May have just lost some progress. We all out of attack mode now? Let's do 1 damage. Got her! Got her! Dale and James do not survive. It's a shame. Riza's always going to be really, really far ahead now. That's a level up. Can't bring him back to life. Who got the... Did Riza just get the level up? So everybody but Dale. Everybody got a level up. Even James, who died. I'll have to go back and rewatch it in the stream. I'm just gonna do this just to cure. Or save. That hurt. But... I'm gonna run. I don't want to get too far ahead, experience-wise. Bosses are... You know, if they take a ton of damage, they seem to go down pretty fast, but they hit hard. See, there's a little bit of luck involved there. It's a quiet, contemplative trip back home. Think about who didn't make it in that battle. But yay, we got a clinic! Okay. You guys are all cool. Dale's just about set to go up a level. So there's supposedly good treasure in that cave. For 10 years I probed for the floater. Canoe to the north to the ice cave. Okay. Oh, that's odd. Did a cave maybe just appear? Yesterday I spent some time exploring the area to the north, and there was nothing going on at all. So these guys say to come back after each one, and they'll have new things to say. This guy said it. Please see us repeatedly. But it doesn't appear that anyone has given me any sort of new information this time. Did I talk to this guy already? Yeah. So, I mean, what did happen was that guy woke up and told me to canoe north to the ice cave. Maybe we'll check it out. Seems like a cool thing. do want to go back to the fire cave though, even though I just beat it, and clear out the rest of that treasure. That bottom floor I did not explore at all. What I did do is I definitely wasted all of my healing potions there. So I'm going to try to at least somewhat load up here. I almost have enough money to buy that awesome armor back at Melmond. Sort of wondering if it's even worth it at this point. Am I going to find something just way better? Either in the ice cave or in the fire cave. Welcome, Workster. Is this my first time that I've played this game? No. I've played it once to completion, maybe twice to completion, back when it first came out on the NES in the early 1990s. And I've tried to replay it, you know, probably once every couple of years. I throw it in or turn on the emulator and see if I can get it up and running. I've also tried to replay it on the PSP, but I always get, you know, a few hours into it and I just stop. I get kind of bored with it. And so I decided to create the stream for it as a way to push myself to play all the way through it again. I am past the point that I've ever gotten before in my replays, so I'm trying to play this just on pure memory, and my memory is old and failing. Okay, it's not that bad, but I certainly don't remember like the layouts to the dungeons in a lot of the minutia of the later game. Hope that answers your question in a long-winded way. I'm being long-winded because I'm trying to buy all these heal potions right now, which is probably the least exciting possible thing I could be doing in terms of a broadcast. And buy a house, why not? See where I'm at. I don't know if I want to fully load up right now. I got 63. And buy a few more as I try to think. Were you young when it back came out? I was like, I forget exactly. Did it come out in 1990? If so, I was 12 at the time. I raked a hell of a lot of leaves for family members and neighbors and things like that in order to save up the money to buy this game. I was super excited when it came out. Nintendo Power probably had a lot to do with it. That was like one of the first strategy guides I remember for any game, and getting that in the mail just made me want the game so much more. So I saved up all my leaf raking money and bought it, and thought it was awesome. 88, you think? Okay, well then I was more like 10. I was still old enough to be raking leaves. I know that. So if you were like 7 when this came out, did you play it back at that time? Or did you come into it later on? Of course, I'm getting used to the, this is the first time I've streamed anything, so, well, not this one, I've been streaming for the past few days, but I'm getting used to the delay between myself and the chat stream here. Okay, I'm fully loaded up. Again, I probably wasn't paying attention to it saying you had too many. I kind of see it come up in the stream a little bit. So this guy said, yeah, I can't carry anymore. It's a horrible, horrible map. Suggesting there is an ice cave to the north. I don't know if he means north on the upper continent there. I don't know if there's a way I can. It actually came out late '87. In the United States, it came out in '87. Seems I mean, it's possible. I have no actual recollection on it, but it seems like I'm not even sure I had a NES at that point. When the Nintendo Entertainment System came out, I didn't own any video game consoles yet, and I foolishly, well, maybe not foolishly, I had some good memories with it. I picked up the Atari 2600 at the end of its life cycle, and yeah, maybe Japan. That seems to be about right. But yeah, I don't think I got an NES. NES came out in 85 in the United States, and I didn't get one until like 87 or 88. Final Fantasy was not out yet at that time. Also should mention, up until this stream, I had a working webcam to go with it. Had some issues with audio in my last stream, so I was trying to fix some things, and seemed to have screwed up my webcams. Oh, apologize for not having that, but at least the audio's not out of sync anymore. What's this little town? Where am I? Okay, so that's the little flashing thing there. I'm gonna head way up north there. There's another flashing thing going on there. Maybe I can dock there. Oh, thanks for that. July 12th, 1990 in America. That means I must not have got it when it first came out. I knew it was, yeah, I definitely remember always having to wait for games to come out. Yeah, it probably came out, and then Nintendo Power did its like big push on it, and it was probably that fall of 1990 that I got it then. So there's that little city. Okay, I'm remembering that you need the airship to get up into that little town. So maybe the ice cave is just something that opened up, because there's no ports here. It's weird. Now it seems like stuff just appears in America either simultaneously or even sometimes before, like the PlayStation 4 releasing in America before Japan. That seems crazy. If you remember the fact that, you know, Japanese used to release everything over there first, and then months, if not up to a year later, get it out here. So it's kind of fun. I'm being a little bit lost in this game. There's this extra dock up here. I don't know, again, if the ice cave is just something that reappears. The guy said you needed to take my canoe to it. This game didn't hold your hand very much. Yeah, that's true. And I do get a little bit tired of some modern games that really, really hold your hand. Even though I played through like the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword a year or so ago, and you want to talk about hand holding, that's basically what that game does the entire way through. That being said, there does seem to be a little bit of a push back to games not holding your hand so much. I mentioned in a previous stream, I recently played through Dark Souls. Um, I got that game back when it came out. I tried it and didn't like it at first, and maybe it was me getting a little bit too used to games holding your hand, but that game also doesn't hold your hand at all, and was definitely a breath of fresh air for someone who kind of enjoys older games, and older games that kind of like force you to figure out their systems. Pure. Although, although I appreciate that about this game, some of the things in this game are just archaic. Like I said, if you didn't have that strategy guide, trying to figure out the what the spells do and stuff like that is just completely ridiculous. Okay, so there's no ice cave over here. Dark Souls 2, yeah. Yeah, I'm playing this game as a way of just sort of biding my time until Dark Souls 2 comes out. I hope they kind of didn't dumb it down too much. In the early previews I kind of saw. I'm trying to avoid a little too much on that game, but checked out one preview and it seemed like Dark Souls 2 is still doing some of the cool things that Dark Souls 1 did. I do admit, though, I only played Dark Souls 1 recently. I used a few guides to kind of figure things out, especially after playing through like 40 hours with one character and realizing that the build I was kind of doing was kind of awful. That game is so good. Ah! Look, I think I see a cave. Okay, so I figured out where this cave is. I don't know if I'm actually ready to explore the cave. I want to go back to the volcano and grab all the treasure in there. I didn't, the lower levels, I didn't get anything out of. Was I really not able to run from that? Just run. Get away. I'll do a little save here just in case. Oh, okay, is this like not a monster cave? No, I guess it is. I just heard the music and I thought it might be nice. Wait, I never could run away from wizards before. Maybe you just can't run away from them. Let me see. Yeah, I guess I'll actually have to fight them. Chat. Or watching at least. Okay. I've been streaming this for about 2 hours now. I am going to have to take a break, although I'm not really feeling the need to stop right now. Want to check out this cave a little bit. I'm really excited about the prospect of getting the airship. That guy back in town told me to come here, so I'm coming here. Oh shoot. This is a bad situation. Okay, I gotta run. The cockatrices turn you to stone, and they suck. This is very close to a wipe. Still run, you fool. What fiends have I fought so far? I guess the Lich and Kary? Both defeated. I just defeated Kary a little bit earlier in this stream, and there's a wipe. That's funny. Let's do that. Yeah, so I just defeated Kary, but I need to go back down into there, and I want to explore the cave. This run is not a speed run, so I want to make sure I kind of see everything the game has to offer. Again. These guys are jerks. Fortunately, I do have a few soft potions. Carry around for just such an occasion. Because I did not... there is a soft spell. I might get the soft spell if this continues to be a problem. I can afford it. So my memories of this game is love-hate, and those are bearing out. I think I still have a love-hate relationship with this game. Still enjoying it enough, though, that I'm definitely going to push through and beat it. I actually would like to... I don't remember how much further there is in the game. Obviously, there's 2 other fiends I have to take care of. There's a final dungeon. There is the quest to get your master classes. But I don't remember how much other content there is beyond that. Like I said, I'd like to get through this game and maybe stream something else. As fun as this is, I don't think this would be the type of game that I necessarily want to ever try a speed run in. I mentioned earlier, if I were ever to do that, I think maybe Final Fantasy IV would be kind of more up my alley, since I've played that a million times. Sorcerer. Trance. Your trance is ineffective, sir. So the past couple days I've been doing 2 streams a day. Yesterday I did 3. It might have been a little bit much. I was very, very tired at the end, but that was the stream where I beat Lich, and definitely happy about that. So I'm kind of curious as to the type of people coming in and watching this stream. Are you guys more classic gamers, or do you play all sorts of games? You know, modern PC games? Into the new consoles at all? Personally, I picked up PS4 as a graduating gift. Ooh. So, there's obviously holes here. Can't run away from wizards, but can I run away from sorcerers? Yes, I can. Awesome. Yeah, I picked up a PS4. Oh. You had to rub out Riza, the one who could bring people back to life. You jerk. That saddens me. Although, to be fair, if I can survive this, whew, that's some harsh damage. There was a speedrunner who was watching earlier who was kind of made a comment that I was level 16 in the fire cave, and yeah, he mentioned that he's all it's higher than he is when he beats the game. I don't know how that's... Well, okay, I guess I do know how that's possible. When you're speedrunning the game, you're not going through and trying to get all of this. There we go. All of this stuff. I am going to try to make it out of here, despite the fact that my mages are dead and I, you know, can't bring myself back to life. Roughly. Don't play that many older games, but use an emulator. Yeah, I'm emulating this too. Can't hold anymore. It's obviously armor. I should have sold those silver caps. Can't use them. It's gone. What do you have for me? Cloth. This game trolls the hell out of you with its treasure. I could try to go up and get that one. I'm not going to try to do any more battles. So yeah, I'm sorry, I was mentioning I was using an emulator for this right now. I do own I think I have 2 copies of Final Fantasy 1. I have an old cartridge lying around, and I have the remake for my PS Vita. I mostly play new games too. I'm just sitting in a situation. I just graduated from college in December, and job hunting right now, and don't have a lot of income coming in. These guys are jerks. So I'm kind of just playing through a bunch of old games. Got the PS4 as a graduation present, so I do have that, access to that. I'm kind of playing through the Final Fantasy 14 beta on there, and that's a part, I guess, of what struck me, inspired me, I guess, to kind of come back to Final Fantasy 1. I didn't really want to spend too much time with the beta, considering that I knew that my characters would be wiped out. Oh, it sucks. This really sucks. Because I don't think... I've never been able to run away from wizards. And I tried it here as a desperation thing, but I'm going to have to see if I fight them. How old am I? I am 35. So, yeah, I know that college remark usually gets people thinking, is this guy much younger than he is? No, I'm 35 years old. Returned to college as an adult. Got my associate's degree, and then I transferred to the University of Wisconsin-Madison and got my bachelor's degree in there. And I'm going to probably wipe here. See how good that college degree does for you now that you're dead. Yep. That's a shame. Okay. So what this is telling me, though, is maybe what I want to do... Yeah, you're gone. I'm gone there, so... I think what I want to really do here is, I know where this cave is now. I'm going to go back to town, load up, and go through the fire cave again, get the rest of the treasure out of there. Maybe I'll get a decent sword or armor. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was never college bound as a teenager, and I tried going and I dropped out and got married, had a family, and all that jazz. And when my son got to the point where he was going into school, I suddenly found myself with extra time on my hands. I was working days, or I was working nights, my wife was working days, and I thought, oh, go back to college. So I did, and it's been a hell of a ride. Not quite over yet, because, I mean, the whole goal of it was to find a better job, and kind of doing the job hunt right now, and I don't know. It seems like the job market's kind of turning around there. I'm not discouraged yet. But there's only so many applications and stuff you can kind of put out there in one day. So I'm spending the rest of my time playing old video games. You get the airship after the ice cave. I'm sort of hoping that's the case. That being said, I don't, as much as I want to rush towards that airship, I also want to make sure I see everything this game has to offer. So I'm still going to go do the fire cave next. Did I get lost? I think I got lost. I was talking and not really paying attention to the game itself. Because this is... where is this? This area of the rivers is really not that complicated, but I got it screwed up in my head. Oh. Yeah, because you do have to come up here with the ship. I forgot that I came up here with the ship. That's where I got screwed up. So I complained quite a bit in several previous streams about the PSP remake. It would be kind of cool to see a remake done where they don't screw up all the graphics and sound and everything, but maybe they do just fix some of the broken things about this game. The way that certain spells and status effects don't actually work the way they're intended to. Maybe better explanation of the spells, the ability to purchase everything all in one. But I suppose the audience is probably too small to kind of warrant doing such a thing. Just to have it, I could purchase that spell. I want exit. So I'll get the soft spell. I checked out earlier, I don't need Invis 2, because there will be an item later on that will let me do it as often as I want. Game Boy Advance version. I forgot there was a Game Boy Advance version. I still have an old DS, a regular, like a DS Lite that could play Game Boy Advance games. No, I was just in here. Oh wait, I didn't. I just wanted to do that to save. No, except I'll save when I get to the cave. Yeah, I could look into a Game Boy Advance version if I want to play through this again at some point in the future. I also was toying with the idea of cranking up the emulator speed during the times where I was just grinding on enemies. But I kind of wanted this to be as authentic of an experience as I could get on an emulator. has FF2. Yeah, my PlayStation version has Final Fantasy 2 as well. Does the Game Boy version does it have updated graphics and all that stuff like the PlayStation version? That's good. Kind of turned me off a little bit from it. That might be the best way to play Final Fantasy 2 because that never got an English release. Dawn of Souls. I will off stream. I'll check out some video on it. See if it's worth maybe checking out in the future. Just run away from you guys. Okay. I'm loaded up on heal potions. I'm pretty good. What I'm gonna need to do though is I need to take a break actually. And I think it's gonna be a little bit longer than just a few minutes. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually stop the stream here. And I might come back on in a little while. There's some things I need to take care of, some messages I need to, some phone calls to make, and maybe I'll grab a bite to eat. But pop that up. This is my little boilerplate ending of the stream. Normally I'd go to my webcam, but like I said, that's kind of broken right now. So what did I get done in this stream? I beat Kary. Did not finish off the cave though, and I know exactly where I need to go now afterwards, which is up to the ice cave. Thanks to everyone who joined in Workster and everybody else who was in the chat before, Sandbag X. Yeah, it was it's fun. It's fun to go through this, and it's kind of fun to have people just kind of drop in and out, and you know, reminisce a little bit about the old game. And yeah, I guess that's about it for now. Again, my name is James Griggs. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back later to finish playing through Final Fantasy.